So here's my wheat flour, salt, sugar, cooking oil, boiled warm water, and a frying pan. Of course, under a source of heat, so I'll be using my cooking gas today. So step number 1, we'll pour the wheat flour on the kneading basin. So I'll be needing a kilogram of wheat flour today, and remember to spare some of it just in case you add excess water, and of course you will need some of the flour during the rolling process. Okay, so we are going to add a little sugar and salt for taste. So I'm going to add my sugar, and for 1 kilogram I'd recommend you take 1.5 teaspoonful of sugar. That will do. Here's my half. Okay, now we're going to add some salt, and for the salt, just a half of a teaspoonful will do. So we are going to mix this so that the taste will be evenly distributed. We don't want a chapati that will taste one side and the other side is dry. With your fingers, just mix it until you're contented that the salt and the sugar is evenly distributed. So after this, you're going to add our warm water. Just add some little amount as you mix. We don't want to pour all the water and then you discover that you poured excess water. So just mix it with your fingers. It will be sticky. Yeah, I hope you can take it. If you feel it's not enough, you can add a little more. Then just keep mixing with your fingers. Basically, it's just you mixing the flour with the water so that we get a duff. A duff is that firm wheat flour that has accumulated water. So you'll keep mixing until it becomes very firm, but we don't want it to be too firm, because if you do that, you'll have dry chapatis. So this is where we start kneading. Kneading means you just pull the flour and then you press it with your fist. You pull and press with your fist, just as she's doing. And I must tell you that it is very tiring, especially if you're doing a huge amount of flour. So I'll forward this until the moment it's done. You can do this for 4 minutes. That will be great. So make sure no duff is left on the basin sticking. Make sure no duff is left sticking on the basin surface. So once the 4 minutes are done, you can add some little oil to help you soften now the duff, and then it will also help you remove the stuck duff on the basin surface. So keep kneading so that even the oil will be evenly distributed, so that it becomes soft everywhere. Like I said, this is a very tiring job, the preparation of making chapati. So after you're done, this should be what you should have, a very soft and even dough, and then you're going to allow it to rest for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, when you pinch, you'll get a soft feeling and an even bounce on your dough. So now you will take your dough to a table, and in this table we are going to dust the table with flour. Remember the flour that you had spared, this was its use. So dust your table, and then there are two ways of proceeding from here. So from the dough, you're going to pinch and cut a small portion of it, and then you're going to roll it into a sphere. So you're going to fold it into a sphere like this. Not a hard job. So like that. So this is the first way, but this is not what we are going to do today. So I'll teach you the other way. In this other way, you're going to take the old dough and you spread it on the table, on the dusted table. Yeah, first you dust the table and then you place the huge dough on the table. Make sure your table is dusted, and then also dust your dough. We don't want the dough to be sticking on the table, that's why we are dusting it. And then spread the whole dough into a big chapati, a big circular shaped wheat flour. So I'm spreading mine also. Doreen seems to be pretty good at this. So I will leave you to spread yours too. I am going to fast forward this video and we'll see each other at the end. So once you've spread your big chapati, you're going to apply some little cooking oil on the surface of the dough of the big chapati. So just pour some little oil above it and smear. The reason you're doing this is to make sure the dough is soft. So when you smear this, then you are going to slice the dough into vertical slices, and then from those vertical slices we are going to make the balls. So smear thoroughly the cooking oil on the dough, and then after you do that, now we are going to cut vertical slices on the dough as shown on the video. So this is my first cut. For 1 kilogram we should have 15 doughs. So as you do the cuts, you can make an estimate measurement of cuts that will give you 15 chapatis. Very easy. There you have the first roll. Then you make another cut like that. Nice. Yes. So I'll be fast forwarding this video. Maybe I'll do several cuts so that you see how it is done. Here is my third cut. So you can see I have already 3 chapatis on estimate. Then here is my 4th cut, like that. Okay. So I'll start folding. So I'll show you how you fold again. So you take one piece, and then you start folding it, roll it, and then if you find that the dough is too big, the roll is too big, you can cut so that you can balance the number. We are aiming at 15 chapatis for 1 kilogram of wheat flour. So let me make another roll. Here's my third roll. Nice and slow. Then I discover that this is becoming very big, so I'm going to cut this. Yes, and then I finish up the rolling. So here is my third roll. So I'm going to wait for you. So as we make the rolls, you can pause this video and then we'll meet up at the end. As you can see on the table, I have 1, 2, 3. Good. So here are my 15 rolls of chapatis. Now the next step, now we are going to light our fire. Aha, there we go. Then you place your frying pan on top of the fire point. Make sure your heat should be at medium level. So much heat will burn your chapati. A very little heat will harden your chapati. It will be crisp and hard. So we are going to the next step. So this is spreading. Roll vertically and then turn it horizontally, but keep your rolling vertically always unless you must. So up and down, up and down. When I say keep rolling vertically, you should maintain your strokes to up and down, and then turn the long part horizontally and then continue with the up and down stroke, just as shown in the video. Keep alternating these steps as you come up with the round shape of chapatis. Add a teaspoonful of oil on the frying pan and allow it to spread all over. Place the rolled chapati onto the hot pan on a medium heat and wait for up to 1 minute. As you wait for that 1 minute, roll the next ball of chapati so that once the first chapati is done, you can just pick your rolled chapati and place it on the frying pan to start cooking again. Now, turn the chapati on one side and apply some little oil and allow again to cook for 1 minute or so. I want to eat, I want to taste.
This is Becky's chapati.
Each time, cook each sides until browned to your liking. Now when both sides are now browned to your liking, that shows that the chapati is ready. You can now take it out carefully using your spoon back to your kneading basin and make sure you've cleaned your basin, or you can use an extra basin if you have. Do this with the rest of the rolls. Here is the final product. Do they look tasty? Of course they do. Chapati. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope I was a great help to you. I'm looking forward to making more videos on African dishes. So please subscribe to my channel and click the bell so that you can get all the notifications whenever I upload my next videos. Thank you so much and have a great time and a great dish.